Hello.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to our channel. Those of you guys just joining us, don't forget, watch this in its entirety and also do the survey down below because we have a survey that we need to fill out to help us.
We'll talk about that more in a moment.
We'll talk about it in a minute, but don't forget, don't click off yet. Go fill the survey out because it helps us.
So we'll give everybody a moment before we start, and I will put it on Facebook, guys. Words, y'all. I don't have words.
Amanda said some choice words yesterday, and she was just not talking to me. I'm like, what? What's going on?
I just started cussing. I got an email, and I just started cussing. And he goes, what? And we'll tell you the details in a moment, but I proceeded to vent my feelings. Hi, Linda. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, guys.
It went awry, guys.
Jessica?
It went awry really quick. Hey, Jessica. So let me put this on Facebook real quick.
So she's doing that. We'll see how everybody's doing. How has everybody's week going for them? I cannot talk. Let's go ahead and slow down. How's everybody's week going? Hope you're having a good time.
It's Tuesday.
It's
I've
Tuesday.
had Monday for 2 days.
It's just one of those. It's just kind of that time now where after all vacation, you're just dragging at work, and same with me too. It's horrible, but it makes it even worse if you guys are having snow. So it's cold here in Texas. North Texas, it's what, like 40.
It's cold.
Yeah, it's like 40 today. It was actually not that hot comparatively. 45, currently 45 degrees today right now.
Right.
And it's supposed to rain, I think, overnight too. So kind of a bummer there. But luckily, we're not like Linda and the rest of the country up north where they have a bunch of snow.
Oh my gosh.
There's so much snow.
Guys.
Oh, it's crazy.
So
absolutely crazy.
Snow.
Just 21 degrees. That's in Iowa. So yeah.
Oh wow, it's early there.
Oh wow, yeah, that's early. Well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for
or late. I guess it's late there.
Yeah,
probably still up.
But so okay, guys, let's talk. Okay.
Oh, Jeff has the flu.
Oh,
bummer.
No,
I'm fighting kind of a respiratory thing too. So.
Yes, Navigator of the Seas for Valentine's Day Harmony in May.
You did Navigator.
Yeah, we did Navigator a few years ago. Good so far. Happy. Oh, yeah.
Catherine wins, I think, for the
cold.
You win. Yeah. Not fun at all.
So let's chat, you guys.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. So
let's chat.
We have this year we planned on 2 group cruises. One on MSC on the seaside, leaving in August of 2020, and then another one leaving out of Los Angeles on Norwegian Bliss in January 2021. We're almost full, basically almost full of the Norwegian.
We're almost sold out with Norwegian, although I did find a loophole. So if you guys haven't signed up yet, stay in touch with me because there's still a way.
She's scheming to find tricks that we didn't know about before,
mostly because I've had people that had things happen, which is why they couldn't sign up previous to yesterday. So anyway, we'll work that out. I'll email everybody about that and all that good stuff. It'll be in newsletters, all that. Well, yesterday I received an email.
We're just sitting there on the couch, just enjoying our we're gonna go eat. I don't know.
No, we're talking about house stuff for your parents.
Okay.
And
irrelevant. Sorry.
Irrelevant what we were doing. So I get an email, and what's really funny is I usually pass by this particular email that I got, but for some reason I was like, MSC groups. So I pulled it up because a lot of the time in that particular email, it's a lot of deals and a lot of promotions and stuff going on because it's my travel agent email. Well, that's also the one I used to book the group. And so they basically said this was sent from our host agency to the agents, like all the agents. And they were like, is this one of your groups for MSC? And there were 6, 7, 8. I don't remember. There were between 6 and 8 groups on this email. And our number was one of them. And I thought, oh, crap. And so I read down, and it basically said, you have until 3 p.m. on the 22nd to fill your group. And if not, we're taking all of your space from you.
Basically, that's 48 hours. So they told us yesterday, and then tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Basically, they said at 3 p.m., your group is canceled if it's not full. And if you want to book or you want to keep it, it's based on availability. Well, I hit the ceiling because we signed a contract with the group that I had until May. to fill my group up. And I knew because it was around the holiday season, I've been fighting with them about deposits. I've been doing all of this stuff. I was like, you guys, like, you can't just, so instead of coming on here and saying along the lines of, oh my gosh, you have to book by the 22nd, I'm not going to do that because I was so mad that I thought I'm canceling it. So I called everybody that had booked. We had people that had booked. It wasn't full. It wasn't as full as Norwegian. And now I guess I understand why, because Facebook blew up today. And so
and their displeasure MSC. One of the reasons why we actually don't have many people booked on this cruise, because we weren't really pushing it as much, because we were told we'd have till May, right?
Yes.
So,
and I was worried about the Norwegian cruise because it was a promotion. And I wanted
really
people to be able to save the money. Whereas Norwegian wasn't giving, MSC wasn't giving me anything. So I thought, I'm going to put you on the back burner and I'm going to really talk to everybody about this Norwegian trip because I want them to save the 30% plus other discounts and perks and things. So I call everybody. I get everybody refunded in full, by the way. So I call Norwegian, not Norwegian. I call MSC. And I get a guy named, I'm not going to say his name.
Let's not say his name.
But it's very Greek god, which I thought was kind of hysterical. But super nice guy. He was really nice to me. But I didn't yell at him because I know it's not his fault. But he asked me why I was canceling. And I thought, well, get a drink because I've got some stuff to say. So I basically told him that I thought it was terrible that MSC was taking all of my group away from me when I had it until May. Contractually, it's in my contract to have it until May. I thought that was terrible. And it wasn't just my sailing. They did this on a June sailing, a July sailing, 2 August sailings, and a September sailing.
And basically it's because they're getting full on their sailings that they have already.
People are booking, so they're like, I want your room.
They want your rooms, and so they can book it, which business standpoint, I totally get. So it goes, they're going to naysay and tell us that.
From a business standpoint, is it really wise to go and hose 8 travel agents who are responsible for booking you? Like, I was so angry. So I called, gave him a piece of my mind, officially canceled it because I didn't want to jump through hoops later, got everybody refunded that had booked, refunded in full, and now here we are. So
we're starting from scratch.
Let me say this. Facebook blew up today, and I was not expecting that. I was not expecting it to just go crazy. Well, here's the thing. Genuinely, previous to this horrific experience, we actually really liked MSC.
Great experience.
We had a great experience on our sailing. The staff was nice. The food was good. The ship was well kept. Here's the thing, though. We went in 2016. We went when they first came to Miami. We went when it was brand new. We went a long time ago. We haven't been since. So our experience is almost 4 years old.
We've heard a lot of people go, MSC is horrible. You know, in the comments say at Facebook, everybody's talking about it too. And it's like, what are you guys talking about? But after our experience today or yesterday, we got the email about where they run the business and all that stuff. It's
clearly changed.
And we had some friends that are other bloggers and vloggers talk about it too, and they weren't big fans of it. Like, well, maybe it's subjective, and we're gonna give one more chance.
So our whole intention with booking MSC is because we had a good experience, and so we thought, okay, maybe if we take a group, it'll still be a good experience. So we're choosing to see this in all of my stress and frustration. I'm choosing to see this as just the universe telling me it's not what you're supposed to do, because I value our viewers so much and our subscribers so much that I would probably climb over a customer service desk if I got onto MSC and it was a horrific experience. Like, I would. I did that anyway. It would just not be good. So, because I want everybody to have fun, their money to be worth it, and it be an incredibly positive experience for everybody that goes. So I'm choosing to believe the universe is just getting us out of it and saving us from a really, really, really bad experience. So
all my propaganda from MSC they sent me, it's going to trash.
Guys, I won't ever sail them again. I won't suggest them anymore.
They have some cool ships coming up, which is kind of
they do, and it sucks. And I'm really sad too, because one of our good friends booked a 21-day, but he's leaving out of Europe and he's staying in Europe, and it's better in Europe, and so I think he's going to be okay. But from now on, they're just not going to be on my list of suggestions, and rightfully so.
Just real quick, just recap, because some more people are coming in, and we've noticed.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, the MSC emailed us yesterday and said since it's a busier season in August and their ships are filling up, they actually canceled our group cruise. And so any unsold rooms that we reserved, which we actually had an agreement with them, a contract with them until May.
Yeah.
They said they have I guess authority in their contract somewhere. We didn't see that.
It's not in there. I read it, by the way.
Oh, it's not in there?
No.
Okay. Well, you guys want to see it, you're welcome to we'll email it to you. But
it's not. In fact, it says I have till 120 days before sailing to have my space.
So anyway, long story short, they took our rooms from us. So we had till May to book them, and that's one reason we weren't pushing this one because we had so long to.
Yes, and because their deposit was higher too, guys. Their deposit was, I'll just tell you now, their deposit was $199 a person, and it was really high, and there was no way for me to get it down, and I tried, and they just wouldn't do it. And so, Cliff Note version for those that are just joining us is we're choosing to believe this is a positive thing, and the universe is getting us out of a bad situation. So now where we are is. What do we do now?
Yeah, what do we do?
What do we do? Because we still want to do a trip in August.
The problem with August is, August is a high time for people to get out of school. Kids are still out of school. We kind of wanted to make it a family thing. So that's why we're thinking August. That's why we did that originally. Summer. And so the only problem with that is rates are a little bit higher on cruise ships. The MSC ship was actually one of the cheapest, if not cheapest, ships for us to sail on. Yeah, okay, affordable. So that's the reason why we did MSC. The cruise is going to be a little bit more money. Do we want the same itinerary? Or we got thinking, and now that we're travel agents, we have connections to all these different things. And I found out that you can do all-inclusive resorts kind of the same way you do cruises, where you can just pay installments. So you can pay
and it's really
$50
all alcohol and food included.
Yeah, it's a resort, all-inclusive resort. So do we go to a destination? We kept talking about going to Dominican Republic.
Or Jamaica, because we actually had a lot of people really pumped about this itinerary because they wanted to go to Jamaica. Mm-hmm. Jamaica was really important to them. And so we can do that. And so I guess our main question is we want to hear from you in the chat, and we'll catch up with questions and stuff that are over there in just a minute. But we want to know what you want to do. We've also created a survey that we're gonna look at probably for the next week or so that we'll leave up, and it's already in the description of this video. So if you go click and take that survey for us, that'll really be super, super helpful for us to really know, because we sat yesterday and we researched and we called and we really were beating our heads against our desk. I was still really mad. I was really mad.
You're really mad.
I was really mad. And
so
all
these things planned, and
I felt affronted because I had so much planned. But we thought, well, we can do this for the next 2 days, or we can just do a live event tomorrow and ask all of you, because you guys are the ones coming with us. You guys are the ones spending money too. You guys are important. And so what do you want to do? Do you want us to do another cruise? Do you want to do an all-inclusive somewhere, like a destination?
Excuse me.
What do you think?
Yeah, what we want to know your guys' opinion.
Let us
start typing. Also, the survey is there to help us as well. That's kind of the most important thing is the survey. But so we weren't sure, like all-inclusive resort. We're thinking that's kind of fun too, but the variable with that is the airfare and how is everybody going to get there. But we have options for that as well. We can figure that one out, no problem. But that's always the subjective thing with that. So all-inclusive resort would be fun, but you're stuck in one place, which is not always bad.
I don't know, that's bad.
And we want a chance to relax too, which is kind of nice. And also they have excursions on inclusives as well. So
it's a double-edged sword, because with cruise ships you have a lot of activities they already plan for you. Whereas in an all-inclusive they wouldn't have that, but we could create that. Like we can do game nights, and we can do, which by the way would be my dream come true, to like full on plan all the things. That would be really fun for me. So we would still make it work. Like it would not be a boring thing. And Jimmy was also thinking, he was like, well, if we went to the Dominican Republic, he'd take like a group on a cigar tour, and I could take, like, girls can do a beach day, or we can work out a spa package or something where we can all go get massages, or like we can work it out. It's just a matter of, we want to know what you want to do, so we're planning what you want to do.
And another thing too is like and booking both these cruises, we've had an excellent response with the Norwegian cruise.
Yeah.
We're super excited,
Excited about
so and it's going to sell out, which we're
really thankful for.
So one of the things about the MSC cruise is not a lot of people are booking it. People were booking it, but not at the same rate.
It didn't fill at the same rate, and now
it's harder to sell. And after
why.
We thought we knew what the scoop was, and after watching the Facebook feed today, And the reviews we've seen lately, it's just like no one wants to go on MSC.
Have you seen those memes where somebody's holding their phone going like this? That was me today because I was not prepared for what happened. Like it just went crazy town.
So I don't know. I'm curious of what you guys think and all that stuff. So
hey, look who's here, Walter's World.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, how are you doing, Mark?
Yeah, so just
thanks for tuning in.
And more people are showing up too, so Bob should tell them. But we booked a group cruise on MSC, and people were booking it, and we got an email yesterday that MSC
they basically canceled it.
It's a high time of year for people to cruise, and so they're getting full on their ship, and they needed all our rooms we had reserved for the group cruise. And so if we weren't going to book in the next 48 hours, that they were just going to
they're going to take
them all, and then now we're stuck with basically no more rooms to give out, and it's at our own risk, and we have to group them in from other things.
Yeah.
And
so now we're going to figure it out. Now we're going to just look at this as positive and figure out what else maybe would be fun to do. So let's look at the comments here. What's your favorite DFW Thai restaurant? My kitchen. That's arrogant.
That sounds really snooty,
but it's true.
we actually went to Thai food 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was watery.
North Dallas, and it tasted. The flavor was great, but it was watered down, and it's like this is not how it's supposed to be.
We're ruined forever. We're still looking.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay. So hey, James, how you doing? Felisa, she said she's down for a different cruise or Jamaica trip. That's awesome. Yes, Mark, the comments in our Facebook posts were surprising. We weren't prepared either.
We were,
totally honest.
We thought MSC would people like MSC, but people seem to
now
like
we're
it.
like, oh, okay.
They just announced, MSC just announced, that it was the fourth largest cruise line in the world. If you guys didn't know MSC.
Yeah.
And now they're getting bigger. They actually, I think, just announced today, they're doing 4 new ships
but they're not doing good business things.
Yeah.
Jessica, that's a bummer, but the January cruise is still on, correct? It is still on. You're interested in that one? I can't email you information for that one. Here's the thing, and a payment plan. But I actually can't book that cruise anymore until wave season's over, because the way it works is because we booked under those promotions for wave season, they're not going to let me book anymore and add them to my group until after wave season's over, and it's on like the regular daily rate, but it shouldn't be astronomically insane. So
you can book now if you want to.
Yeah.
It's just
but I can't add you to my group because that affects everybody else's rates. It's confusing. So I will make a note, Jessica, and I will email you, and then I will keep in touch with you because I have 3 other people that I need to email when wave season's over, because they want to book that one too. So I'll keep in touch with you.
Yeah. Let's see. And then so I just still go on a group cruise out of the West Coast, Mexico. We actually are doing that in January.
That's the one in January.
So it's already planned.
Coast,
and 2021 in January we're doing that.
Yeah.
So.
And if you're interested in that one too, is it Marcy? Let me know. Email us at reservations@chubbingaway.com, and I can put you on my list for everybody that I get with after wave season, so I can start booking that one again. But unfortunately, I'm stuck until that's over. Oh, thanks, Mark. You're so sweet.
Yeah.
We'll try to rock it.
If you guys don't know who Mark is, definitely check out his channel.
Mark is, look, guys. I'm kind of fangirling, and I'm really excited that they're here because I've loved their channel forever. He's like the OG travel vlogger. Like, he's the godfather of what we do, and so that's really cool.
Listen to our podcast with him. Check out our podcast.
We have a great podcast with
Mark. But check out his channel for sure if you haven't already. But I'm sure you've seen one of his videos at some point if you guys travel. So
yeah, if you Google anything anywhere, he's gonna pop up. He's awesome. Yeah. And he travels with his family, which is my favorite thing. So check him out. Love that he's here. Thank you. So let us know if you guys have any destination suggestions. Like, I know I'm not really thinking Mexico because we're going to Mexico in January 2021. That's an all Mexico itinerary. And so what we're really thinking is either possibly Jamaica.
Yep.
She's not.
Like OG.
Okay. That's you know what I mean.
Original, yeah.
Original, not old. Still fabulous. So yes. That's amazing. I love it. We need to come to y'all's area sometime and take you to dinner because it would just be the most fun ever. Yeah. So we see Jamaica would be fun because that was the most interest and excitement from people was Jamaica. And that's the reason some people were wanting to book it was for Jamaica. So we could do an all-inclusive to Jamaica. We could do that. The other thing I was thinking about was Dominican Republic. I've never been. You've never been.
Yeah,
We've always wanted to go. We actually know there was a FAM trip recently with some other travel agents because I know there was some bad press for a while, but they loved it. They had an incredible time. Oh, bye, Felisa. I'll keep in touch with you. So that's an option, but I don't know if that'll scare anybody. Out of New York up through New England. That's an option.
I haven't thought about that option.
I actually haven't thought about that one either.
It's actually a good one because we know people, obviously.
I would not be angry about going to New York City, just so you know.
Yeah.
I love me some New York. Okay, so hey, we could head up to Canada that way.
Fun things for United States. We do have some things planned. Scott, hi, Scott, by the way.
Lindsay.
Yeah, so we're planning going in about a month. We're going to New Orleans. We're also going to Las Vegas again this year. I'm not excited about that. Someone's not. We have other stuff too that we have in the works, but nothing real definite yet. Nothing concrete. So we don't want to spill the beans yet before we know exactly that's all finalized. But we do have things planned. Yeah, as far as the U.S., that's pretty much it so far.
We're going somewhere for my birthday in June. I get to throw a dart at a map, somebody said. And then he retracted it. So we're going to
I didn't say it like that. I didn't say throw a dart at a map.
He was like, pick a country. Maybe. So we'll see what happens there.
With that certain budget.
We'll see what happens there. Mark and Jocelyn have a really, really great point. DR is really more stay at the all-inclusive, whereas Jamaica, you can get out a bit more. That's a really fantastic point.
That's good advice.
So
thanks, yeah.
If we did Dominican Republic, it would basically be just stay at the resort the whole time. And if we did Jamaica, we could do some excursions and some fun stuff out and about.
Yeah. And it could go to Vancouver too. Alaska cruise is not out of the option, or not. It's also an option. I can't talk today. I know I can't talk at all. You guys know that, but today's especially bad. But going on like an Alaskan cruise would be kind of fun out of Seattle or Vancouver. Yeah, that'd be a good time.
I thought about that. They're pricey though.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
You're gonna double the price.
That's the problem with this time of year. So also in our survey, we want to know what time of year you guys prefer. Was August just not maybe a good time of year? Needed something later or something earlier maybe? I don't know, but let us know. Yeah. Let us know what you guys think.
Lindsay Hubert, email me at just send me an email at amanda@chubbingaway.com. I'll pick your brain. So I know Alaska's super popular. That'd be really fun, but and they only really go in the summer. That's the best time to go to Alaska is in the summer. But it's short notice. And so I don't know how everybody's going to feel about essentially doubling it. So fill out the survey. That's my big thing is if you guys don't mind, let us know about what you think that way, because we really want really want to do something you guys are going to be excited about. The more I think about it, don't be mad. The more I think about it, the more I like the idea of an all-inclusive over another cruise, and here's why. Because when you go to all-inclusives, the drinks and food are actually all covered, whereas on a cruise ship, it usually has kind of an expectation, like you can't get a drink over $15, or the coffee's not included, or something's always not included on a drink package with a cruise line, whereas with an all-inclusive, it's really, they will start serving you drinks at 7:00 in the morning until you pass out somewhere. So it's like, it's true to that. I think that's part of why I'm kind of thinking that might be really fun. I also like the idea of having a game night and having stuff. Excuse me. And then also I thought I was going to sneeze at the same time. Wasn't that weird? Woo. But I also like the idea of excursions and stuff. So I really appreciate Mark's advice. So maybe the Dominican Republic should not be an option. Maybe we should really look at Jamaica, just going straight there, because we can do some sort of running around and stuff out there, because we can coordinate excursions and things through the all-inclusive resort that are safe.
Coffee plantation. Yeah. Blue Mountain Coffee. Go check that out.
Rum. Did we get rum when we were in Jamaica?
The Appleton Estate Rum Tour. You can also go to Bob Marley's house. There's many things you can do in Jamaica too. Now wheels are turning. Let's not gear them in the wrong direction here. Let's keep it neutral.
We're neutral with it. So if you guys want to do a cruise, that's fine. But I don't want you to think that's the only choice. Denise, being from a cold climate, Michigan, February, March is the best time for the Caribbean. Okay, totally agree with that. Preach about the add-ons with cruises, right?
Yeah, what if all-inclusive you have to pay for gratuities and all that stuff too? You just pay them directly, don't you? The gratuities.
I don't know.
I don't know. We never actually stayed in all inclusive because it's always kind of. It's like before we did cruising, cruising was kind of just forced fun, and I kind of think all inclusives are until we actually.
My brother did that.
Spent time at a day pass, and it's great. Yeah. So.
Fatman Traveling. Hey, good to see you on a cruise. How long do you get to stay in each country? Well, that's the other thing. Is on a cruise, you only stay in each country for about 6 to 8 hours. You're not there very long. Born in Jamaica, happy to share any tips. Oh, awesome.
That's right.
That's right.
He was in the UK,
but he's from Jamaica.
Yeah, check his channel out too.
Gilbert's, hello. The gratuity spin on where you stay. Thanks, Mark. That's awesome.
Great tips.
And his wife. I'm sorry, Jocelyn. I'm not trying to leave you out. But boy, hey, you made it. So I feel like there's pros and cons to both, guys. I really do.
But let us know.
Fill
out those surveys and let us know. Go down below in the description box and take the survey for us. There's only like 5-6 questions. Helps give us a better idea on what to do because there's just so many different things and so many options now that we've kind of we nixed the idea on this MSC cruise.
Yeah.
It kind of forced our hand. So
it really did. But then it got our wheels turning to, okay, well, we wanted to do not necessarily all-inclusive trips. We wanted to do like out-of-the-country trips. Obviously, we can't be like, let's go to Bali in August. Like, it's too close. But we could do something all-inclusive that could be super, super fun. Let's see. Marcy wanted to say thank you from Dale and Denise. We're starting our travel agency because you guys, wow. That's so sweet.
Awesome. Wish you much success. That's fantastic.
That's amazing. Get used to some training, guys.
A lot of training and a lot of emails.
A lot of emails and a lot of training. But it's fun. It really is fun. I enjoy it. All-inclusive Negril in Jamaica. Jamaica. I'm going to write that down. Northern Viking Explorer, hello. Ivy Cincinnatus, hello. Beverly Weber, hello. Just woke up. It's okay. Mark Taft, help with homework. Good luck figuring everything out.
Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Have fun with homework.
Yeah.
Good luck to you if it's math.
And Richie even says on here, says hello. Hello, Richie.
Hey, Richie. How you doing? Take me to Bali. Linda, I'm telling you, we're planning that for 2021 probably. 21 maybe, or early 2022.
So
that's going to happen.
Yeah. So it's in the works. It takes a little while to figure that all out because we want to do it all ourselves. And the control is the biggest issue. There's plenty of people go and do those group trips and things. They have something planned out for them. We want to do it ourselves because we want the best experience possible.
I also don't necessarily, and this is just being completely transparent with you guys. I would rather forego a commission booking us all in a hotel and us stay at the resort that we loved when we were in Ubud. Full transparency. Because
they obviously don't have like a.
Thanks, Mark and Jocelyn. You guys are so sweet.
Yeah, that's really cool of you. But they don't have like a third party they work with, so you just book directly with them and all that stuff. So we want a good local experience without all the corporate stuff. So that's a big thing. And
she would take such incredible care of us. She already tell us when you come back. So we want to try to do that trip in some ways a la carte. Is that a good way to say that? And then some way through some of the other things. And so it's going to be packaged differently and paid differently. So we've got to work through all of those kinks. And so that's why we're looking into 2021. But it's going to be really super fun. So excited.
Oh, sorry, follow us on our Davina vlogs. That's cool. Yeah, so obviously we like MSC. That's really the reason we actually booked this cruise. We're going to do it again because we had such a great time.
Bermuda cruise. Fun fact, actually just booked a Bermuda cruise for next year for someone. And so that is usually it's in the summer.
I'll look and see.
I don't think about Bermuda. It's out of New York. Bermuda's out of New York too.
The Bermuda Triangle, go through all that stuff obviously to get there, but the Bermuda trips, you actually spend like 2 nights there, sometimes 3 nights, and you stay on the ship versus a hotel room. So you actually go in port one day, don't leave until 3 days later, which is kind of neat. So basically, it's a
so you can see a lot. So it's basically you just stay at a floating hotel. So that's kind of nice. Or Ocho Rios, he said. Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, it's good. I might have to email you if you do some more stuff.
Yes, absolutely. More. How's the internet on MSC? I booked a 21-night cruise with MSC, but I have to work remote during that time as well, so I need good enough internet. We didn't use it.
Yeah, we didn't use it. It's so hard to say.
No, Princess is pretty good.
I can guarantee it's not that great because if they say Princess is the best one at sea right now, or one of the best,
I can vouch for it.
And it was
pretty good.
Wasn't higher than 20 up, 20 down for speed.
But you can work on it.
And really high ping, so real high latency. But
I had no problem working though.
I would imagine it'd be okay as long as you don't do any like video chatting or anything. If you do email, that's fine.
You're fine. Yeah. Email. I was able to open up any social media and it was just fine. I was able to actually open several windows and book cruises. And so, yeah, I work normally, no problem. So, but I don't know about MSC. I'm terribly sorry about that. So you guys have given us some good ideas. Marcy Travels, if you want to know about the Mexico cruise in 2021, send me an email. I have a note here. I'll put you on my list. I actually have a waiting list.
Pump Traveler said hi. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Up in Canada.
We're sorry we missed you.
I didn't see it earlier. We kind of went over it, so I apologize.
Sorry about that. But I do have a list. And so if you guys want to go on the 2021 trip, shoot me an email at reservations@chubbytoday.com and I'll put you on my list. So as soon as wave season's over, I'll start booking that one again. So cruise out of New York, Bermuda cruise, possibly Jamaica. Now here's the other question. Jamaica, do you guys still want to do 7 days? Excited to hear about you playing next.
Oh, Denise.
Good night.
Wait for you. So those of you, we have a bunch of new people come in just now.
We did. Hi, guys.
So give you another recap. Let's look at the recap. So you guys are already watching this. Sorry. MSC Cruise Lines emailed us yesterday and saying they were taking all rooms from us because of the season right now in August, or the cruises in August are booking up at a higher rate or faster rate than they thought they're going to book up.
Well, June, July, August, and September. And
so a bunch of groups that had reservations, they just kicked them out because they wanted to fill up the rooms
with individual 6 or
guests.
7 other travel agents all got booted.
So they gave us 40 hours to fill all our rooms, or they're taking them all away from us, which we got the email last night, and tomorrow night they're going to take them all away from us. So I called and had everybody refunded and officially canceled it before they did it for me. So trying to find a new place to go, a new type of thing to do. I'm not sure if cruise, all-inclusive, or what. So if you guys go down below and click on the link for the SurveyMonkey survey and help us figure out what to do, because we don't really know right now. Yeah, we really don't know. So we've had a lot of people interested in different things. So Bermuda cruise out of New York, which would also be out of New York. Bermuda would be. Thought about going to Jamaica the whole time. Mark Walters from Walters World was just here, and he actually mentioned if we do the Dominican Republic, it's more of stay at the all-inclusive, whereas Jamaica, you can do the all-inclusive, do excursions, run around. It's a little easier. So I kind of like that. I'm leaning. Might be able to get a better discount too that way for you guys. So I'm not sure. Yeah. What dates? We're looking at August, but if you go down to the description box right now, we actually put together a short survey. It's 6 questions, super easy. If you guys don't mind filling that out for us and letting us know kind of what your opinion is, we're going to leave it up for a week. And then after that, we're going to have to reevaluate, obviously, because August is coming soon. So we want to make sure everybody has fair amount of time to pay for it and do what, we decide to do. The thing about all-inclusives, when we do all-inclusives, I just found this out yesterday. That's the reason why I tell everybody is, you should get low deposits, like $50, $100 a person. Yeah. Just like cruises, but also the money isn't due like only 60 days sometimes versus 120 or 90 days on cruises. So you have a little more money. 120 groups on cruises. Okay, well you have more time to pay if you do an all-inclusive resort. Yeah. Versus something else. Several more months. And you can also include your airfare in that too. So it can be airfare and all-inclusive all in one. So you can pay in increments, which is a lot more manageable than having to pay airfare separately and pay your cruise separately. Yeah. So it's kind of a cool, attractive thing that we didn't really know about before we became travel agents. So this is learning so much stuff. So yes. It might be what we do for your birthday. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. But yes, Plump Travelers 2020 is what we're looking at, August 2020. Because we wanted to do a trip this year. We wanted to do something in 2020. So that's why we're really trying hard to figure that out. So if you guys have any final suggestions or final questions, shoot it to us in the chat and we will answer them and I will take notes. Otherwise, go down to the description and fill out that survey for us. I'm also going to post it on Facebook when we're done with this conversation. And then I will also email everyone who is interested in the MSC trip. In case you're watching this and the playback, I will email everyone so they know. Because I had some emails today that I had to say that about. It was awful. But yeah, so anyway, I'm disappointed. But I'm excited at the prospect of something new and fun. Mm-hmm. So let us know if there's anything else final. Otherwise, we'll head out. We'll sign off. I had this hankering today. I told Amanda, I sent emojis and GIFs and GIFs or whatever and all that. I want boneless buffalo wings. I don't know why. You just got after me about why do I want boneless. It's just chicken strips with sauce, which it is.
Chicken nuggets.
I want chicken nuggets with sauce. I'll admit it. I like bone-in chicken wings, but for some reason tonight this sounded really good.
I think I saw my very supportive dad scroll through a moment ago, say hello, Dad. I understand this is blasphemy, and there's nothing I can do about it because we're bone-in people.
Well, I am too, though. But I just wanted this satisfying crunch. Like maybe it's chicken strips. It's chicken strips with some barbecue sauce.
Lord.
I don't know why.
They don't care.
Anyway, that's where we're heading right now. So you guys have a good night. Have a great rest of the week. Yes. Okay, Boo Boy. We don't like Applebee's really because it's just kind of.
The one in our town's not very good.
But I think all you can eat wings like $12 right now, boneless wings and stuff. Yeah.
Sadly, we were already booked for Feb 2021. Wife doesn't want to change it. No, that's totally fine. Yeah. We totally understand. We're going to do another trip in 2022, so you guys don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. At least he's brave enough to be honest and own it. Yes, I know.
That's right.
My dad's wings are still the best. That will go to my grave.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Head down, like I said, to the survey. We really want to know. We've got a week to kind of take everybody's opinions, and then we have to commit. We have to do something. Oh, bye, Beverly. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate y'all. So yeah, here's to figuring it out.
Thanks, guys. See
you later. Bye.
Bye.